So my article was called Back to Bentham, Explorations of Experienced Utility, and the main arguments or contributions of this article was highlighting a difference between Bentham's main idea or concept of utility known as experienced utility, which uses pain and pleasure to make decisions, calculating total utility, and highlighting that difference between the modern usage of decision utility. And one of the evaluation tools that they use to explain if there is a difference is called the peak end rule, which is the utility of pleasant or unpleasant episodes accurately predicted by averaging the peak, which is the most intense value of instant utility or disutility recorded during episode, and then the instant utility recorded near the end of episode. So you're taking the highest point throughout the entire episode, taking that instant utility, and then the point near the end, taking that instant utility, and then averaging those together. Ultimately, the results of the paper supported the claim that preferences are unlikely to be understood without first understanding experienced and remembered utility. However, the results failed to maximize experienced utility. One way, or just two main ways that this connects to class. The first is from a consequentialist perspective. Consumers want to choose the event that maximizes the total utility based off the consequence of their decision. And this paper highlights how differences in utility are measured and perceived by the individual. And then in utilitarianism would be the second way that it connects to class, and this is another concept that analyzes how a person should act. Utilitarianism is a normative ethical theory that states individuals should select the actions that maximize the happiness or most utility for everyone that is affected. So this is really looking at Bentham's perspective on how pain and pleasure is used to make decisions. And this could even be like another source of value for how people make decisions and how they preserve certain episodes will bring them, how much pleasure or pain certain episodes will bring them, and using that criteria to formulate their decisions based off of total utility.